We live? Can you tell us if we're live? We are live? We're live.
Hi guys, welcome down to the Thermomix live stream. I'm Inderpal and this is
Jonathan. Hi, nice to meet you.
And we are from MasterChef, and today we have two recipes for you. The reason why we're here is because we basically spoiled Valentine's Day for our significant others, so we're here making dishes for them to try to earn their forgiveness.
So today we're going to do some dishes that are really close to our heart. Today I'll be doing a Chilli Lemak Udang, which is something I did on MasterChef as well. It was one of the winning dishes, so I really love the dish. It's very yummy. Something I do for my family at home. My mom, my mother-in-law, they all love it. So I hopefully with the recipe you guys can do it too.
And I'm trying to teach you guys a cheat code. So I'm going to teach you guys one of the most favorite North Indian dishes that you can ever have. It's called Palak Paneer.
My favorite. Yeah.
There you go, man.
My favorite.
But we're just using very basic paneer. Very basic spinach.
Yeah.
So any spinach that you have, any soft stem spinaches, this will work. So it's a cheat code method because usually saag or palak takes like 3-4 hours to cook. So with the Thermomix, with the power of the Varoma, we should be able to cook it quicker.
Yeah.
Shall we begin?
Yeah, we should.
Let's do this.
Yep, all right.
All right, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to start with the ginger, garlic, and green chili paste. And we're just going to chuck all of that in.
Okay.
So I have 8 cloves of garlic, some ginger here, and a little green chili. I'm just going to snap that in half.
The ginger is like one whole piece.
Yeah.
Look at that. Like,
it'll work, man.
okay.
And what we're going to do is we're just going to go to turbo.
Yep.
Turbo. There you go. Just 2 seconds.
2 seconds, man.
That's it. That's all it takes.
Okay. Let's have a look at that. Okay.
Beautiful.
You can show it to them.
So all you want is that chunky bit. You want a little bit of a chunky bit because that's going to be part of the saag later on. It's going to cook down anyway. So I'm just going to transfer this out of the mixing bowl so we can start marinating the paneer. Once we marinate the paneer, we're just going to chuck it onto the Varoma, leave it there for a bit, and then we're going to work on the other elements.
All right. So everything is going to be in the bowl, in the pot?
Everything, buddy.
Okay.
Except the paneer is going to be in the Varoma, and then just when we're plating it, we'll just chuck it on top.
So when you say put in the Varoma, means it's going to be steamed?
Yeah, we just steam it.
Okay.
So usually a lot of people, they're a bit daunted with paneer because, you got to bake it, you got to fry it. But it actually works with this recipe because you don't need the crunchy bits, you don't need the charry bits on the paneer because it's going to go into a sauce anyway.
True. It's going to be in the gravy mixed together, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
Just going to pop this back on.
Yeah. So for those who are watching who never used Thermomix before, Inderpal and myself, we're going to do everything in the Thermomix today. There's not going to be any pots and pans. It's just going to be completely in the machine, right? Just one pot, wonder kind of thing. Yeah.
So we're going to take the most granulated parts of the mixture, just a couple of teaspoons or about a tablespoon. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then we're going to take some ghee.
Oh, that is the stuff. This is the wonder stuff. Yeah, there you go.
Just about 1 teaspoon.
Oh, that's nice. Okay. What else do we got?
And then we could just put some spices, some chili powder and coriander powder as well.
Okay.
Just, kick it up a notch a little bit. So just about a teaspoon each. And all we got to do is give this a Thai massage.
Ooh, Thai massage. Thai massage. That's nice. Okay.
Wow.
So the people who are watching, on IG Live or on Facebook Live, if you have any questions, just write your questions down and we'll be happy to answer it later, as we cook.
I just want it to just evenly coat.
Oh man.
We have a viewer from Belgium. Her name is Natalie. Please say hi to Natalie.
Hi, Natalie.
Natalie.
Hi. How are you? Thank you for tuning in.
From Belgium.
From Belgium. What time is it in Belgium now, I wonder? Yeah. I think it has to be something like lunchtime, I think. Something like that. Probably. Welcome.
Okay, so the marination is done. The paneer is resting in the Varoma now.
Okay.
And what we're going to do next is we're going to start with the basic, you call it rampa, I call it tadka. So let's do it.
Rempah and Terka. Terka.
Tadka.
Okay. Spice paste, basically.
That's right, spice paste.
Yeah.
So we're gonna take the balance of it
Okay.
and chuck that in. That's why I said you don't need to worry about it, being so ground up
Yep.
earlier. We're gonna go in with about 200 grams of shallots,
Ooh, nice.
some tomatoes,
Can you repeat the start again?
okay. So what I've just done is put the ghee, shallots, the green chili paste, as well as the tomatoes into the mixing bowl. Chopped it up at speed 7 for about 10 seconds.
Let's have a look. Oh, look at that.
Yeah,
You need to
done.
scrape it down.
Can you lift up the bowl and show me?
Sure.
So we're going to scrape it down.
Belgium, by the way.
Oh, really? Welcome. You can do this for lunch tomorrow or dinner tonight, maybe.
Right, so you got the mixture ground up. So this is your base tadka. And we're going to cook that in a minute.
Terka, it's interesting.
Yeah. So what we're going to add to this as well is fresh cumin seeds, whole cumin seeds. That's about a teaspoon that goes in. And we cover up. And we're going to saute for about 7 minutes.
Yep.
$90 degrees at about speed 3.
All right.
All right, over to you, buddy.
All right. So we're gonna do chili lemak prawns today, yeah. And these are the prawns, some beautiful, medium to large prawns is what we want. So the thing about my style of cooking is I love to layer flavor. I love to layer texture the way I cook. So we're actually gonna pre-cook the prawns. We're not gonna put the prawns into the rempah or sauce or gravy. We're gonna pre-cook it because putting prawns into gravy immediately gives you a kind of boiling effect. It affects the texture of the prawn.
That's true, that's true.
So what we're going to do is that we're going to remove the top shell, leaving the head and the tail. And why do you leave the head and the tail is because you want to char it later, all right? I want to add a different layer of...
Oh, that's going to give it nice smokiness, man.
They give it a different dimension of taste by charring the tail and the heads. And these shells of the prawn, they char really nicely. But you don't want to have the shell on the middle part because people are just lazy to,
Yeah.
So
Like
just
me.
going to take off the heads. So you can see, it has already been deveined. All right? So it's totally clean. You're just taking off the heads, all right? Because what's in the head? Look at this. Look at this.
Brain juice.
Yeah. That's the good stuff.
Yummy.
That's
Umami.
where the flavor is, right? Yeah. So we're going to put all that good stuff from the head into the pot later to extract all that flavor, all right? Just look at that. Look at that.
Man, that's making me hungry already, man.
Thanks, bro. Why do you use medium to large prawns? Because only medium to large prawns gives you enough head juice
There you go.
to really create flavor, all right?
Umami flavor bombs.
Yep. So, we're going to pop it in the Thermomix very quickly. Just pour everything in.
Shells, bro.
Yep.
You're going to put the heat, right?
Everything in.
Oh my god.
Everything in to the Thermomix. We're going to go on varoma, okay? Because we don't want to cook it for too long. So we're just going to cook it for around 3 minutes. All right? On varoma, on the reverse speed 1, all right? Because we're going to torch the prawns later, so we don't want the prawns to be overcooked.
There you go, buddy.
Thanks, buddy. So it doesn't spill. So while the prawns are cooking, maybe just explain a little bit of the rempah ingredients. So Indro has mentioned he has tadka. For us, Peranakan, Eurasian, Malay people, we have something called rempah, which is spice paste. So in today's sambal udang, we're actually going to have onions, chili, garlic, Lima purut, which is kaffir lime leaves, and also some very, very nice smelling belacan, which is shrimp paste. Alright? To make your rempah even hotter, we can actually use bird's eye chili. But these are really, really hot. Alright? Yeah. So as you can see, guys, you can see the steam start coming out. The aroma comes on really quickly. Yep. And we've got about 2 minutes to go. It's okay. Yep. So once that's done, we're actually going to show you how to extract that prawn oil and prawn stock from it. Yep.
Gotta say, man, between your prawns and my tadka, this room is smelling pretty amazing.
Thank you. All right. Yeah.
We'll be sharing the recipe after the show, that's right.
And someone was asking where to buy Nyonya, but we can actually make that.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah. Yeah. Timer is on. Yeah.
So you can actually make paneer at home. It's not a difficult recipe, it's just a bit time consuming. Or you can get it at your Asian grocer. It's pretty readily available.
Yeah. So for us, to be frank, with regards to like sambal prawns, it is very normal to just kind of, just cook it with chili and all that.
Yeah.
But today's recipe, we're also going to have coconut milk.
Oof.
So that's why it's called Chilli Lemak prawns. So it'll be lemak, right? And we also have, things like lime, which is not traditionally found in a lot of the chili sambals that we eat.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it has a bit of sour, it's a bit of salty, a bit of sweet,
Yeah.
and of course you have umami from the shrimp paste.
Basically a party for your taste buds.
Yeah. So today, Spice Chronicles, you really have
Two
two
spicy
guys.
For the lack of a better word.
Two really spicy guys. Yeah, we really love our spice. Let's have a check. Looking good. How many more minutes you got on that one?
Mine, I've got another minute, 30 seconds.
Okay.
You got a minute?
I'm almost done here.
Yeah. So I can just roughly guide you guys through the next few steps. So once you have gotten your tadka to split, which is once the oil starts separating away from the vegetables itself, you're going to add in your dry spices. So we're going to be adding in some fish curry powder that's readily available anywhere in your Asian grocer. In some places, it's just called curry powder, straight up. And then you have coriander powder, which is ground coriander seeds, as well as some chili powder. So the one that I'm using today is a Kashmiri red chili. So Kashmiri dried red chilies, they blend it up into a powder and make it very fine and nice. So the good thing about Kashmiri red chilies is it gives a nice color to your dish. But this is paneer. I mean, this is a saag. It's going to look green.
Isn't like Palak Paneer totally green?
It is, buddy.
Yeah. But it's quite interesting because I see that you're using spices on your own. You're not using any premix or anything.
Yeah.
You're just really doing it from scratch.
Yeah, because it's actually not that difficult. A lot of people, they get scared that we need to buy a premix.
I'm pretty scared about the curries, the curry powder.
When you get into the premixes, there's a lot of preservatives that you actually don't want, and you can get the powders quite readily available. You can just play around. You get different flavors all the time.
Okay.
Oh, I say that's smelling amazing, man.
Yep. Okay, just have a look.
Lift up the bowl, mate.
Here you go. You're just going to put it a little bit more in the aroma. You can see. There you go. So they're not totally cooked, but you don't want them totally cooked. You want them cooked probably, I would say, maybe maximum 80 to 85%. So I would say they're about 70 now. Yep. Let me just put it back again. Couple of minutes. Okay.
So you've got your close up. It's time for my close up.
Yeah, your close up. Look at that.
Let me just scrape down so you guys can see. So you guys might be a bit surprised by the color because I promise you we haven't added any powders in yet. Yeah. So that's all you have. That's just the color from the onions, from the tomatoes. That's just the base color. We're going to add the spices in and then we'll have another party of flavor. So we're going to go in with about a teaspoon of coriander powder. Right? 2 teaspoons of fish curry powder or curry powder, depending where you're watching this from.
Yeah.
And 1 teaspoon of chili powder. So at this point in time, just to help everything cook, I like to add in a splash of water and then we can reassess again as you go along. Alright, so I'm just going to let this cook for 6 minutes. And I'm going to go aroma as well.
Aroma, all right.
At this point in time, I'm going to add the paneer on top. So the paneer is sitting pretty in this dish.
Yeah.
I can show it to you guys once.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
It's marinated, yeah? Yeah.
Just a quick marinade, and all of that's going to go in and add another chunky layer as well.
Right.
When it's finally cooked down.
Hey Indro,
Yo.
how long do you need to marinate that paneer?
Actually, you don't really need very long because
Yeah.
paneer it's very porous. It's not something that's going to suck
Exactly,
up flavor.
yeah.
It's
Yeah.
just you're giving it an extra coat
Yeah.
of flavor. That's it.
I agree.
That's basically it.
It absorbs flavor really quickly.
Yeah.
Yep.
And you just want to let the spices chop through as well. I mean the powders, make sure it all mixed together. So you're just going to go speed 4.
Yep.
You're just going to leave that there for 6 minutes. Over to you, buddy.
All
It's
right.
time to play with fire, I think.
Okay, so what we're going to do is that we're going to take the prawns out of the Thermomix. As you can see, they're pretty cooked through. Just about 80%, something like that. You want to leave a little bit of uncookedness because we're going to torch it later. But watch this. All right, just come closer. Can you see?
Yes. Magic, magic, magic.
This is where that flavor comes from. Look at that. Okay.
Umami brain juice.
Yeah. And you want to keep that, right? You want to keep. I'll show you how to layer the flavor later as we cook. All right. So we're just going to put the prawns here. We're going to torch it later, all right? Okay. There we go. You don't have to wash your Thermomix. Immediately you can go on to the next step. Yeah.
Flavor.
Don't wash it actually. Okay. So the next step, we're going to actually make the rempah. All right. You're going to put some oil. Okay. All right. You're going to go with the onions.
What else do you need, mate?
Yeah. Chilies.
There you go.
Just dump everything in. Just your garlic,
Your lime leaf.
kaffir lime leaves. Yeah.
Oof.
There we go.
Belacan.
Belacan. This is the stuff. Yeah, I love it. It smells terrible. So you can torch the belacan, or you can toast it before you put it in. It's up to you. But to me, with the Thermomix, you actually don't have to. You just put it in raw. Because to be frank, once you make it into the rempah, it get cooked for like 10-20 minutes. The flavor comes out anyway.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
I was thinking, why you're not
Yeah.
pre-cooking it?
So there's a conception. They say always toast your belacan. Yes, you should. But actually, when you're making rempah, you may or may not need to toast your belacan.
Okay.
Yeah, it's up to you.
Cool.
I think we leave this out for today. Yeah. So put it
Why?
on.
It's the Spice Chronicles, man. I think
It is.
you Go
It
one
is.
lah at least.
Really?
Yeah lah.
Half. We do half, okay? All right. Someone's got to eat it later, yeah? Okay, so we're going to go on speed 8 for 30 seconds. Okay? You don't need any temperature for this. Okay? It's just grinding it down. Hear my voice.
When the Chronicles get too spicy,
Yeah.
this is what happens.
And that's right. Okay.
You know what I actually love? It's like we're cooking this like layered dishes, but here we are just standing and talking to each other.
I know. This is more like a chit chat session, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, I know. Okay. So we've done 30 seconds of blitzing. Okay, we're just doing a scrape down. Look at that.
Oh my goodness.
You say torta, I say rempah. There you go. Let's just show everyone what it looks like. There you go. Can you see it? Yeah. So the Thermomix is super fast in blitzing rempah. I really... Story actually, and we're going to blitz it again just one more time to make it smooth. Speed 8. 30 seconds. And the story here actually is that during MasterChef, we actually had some training with Thermomix. So we came down for training, and I was so impressed with this machine.
Yeah.
I actually bought it on site, on the day of the training itself, with my own money.
Yeah. First day, first show.
Yeah.
Talk about impulse buying.
Because to be frank, I do a lot of rempah at home.
Yeah.
And this thing saves me a lot of time.
Yeah.
A lot of time.
And after the Thermomix, we went for training at an oven place, and we thought he was going to bring a van, you know, because he needed to buy 2 more ovens. But
that was way too expensive.
Didn't.
No. Okay. So that's all ground down.
Damn, that is really, really fast, man.
It's really fast. And the best part, you don't even need to transfer it to another pan. You just cook it right in the Thermomix itself.
Oh, that smell of... One side I have masala and tadka, and the other side I have prawn paste and... Ooh.
Yeah, man. So it's really the Spice Chronicles. I can feel that onion and
you're sweating,
chili in my eye.
We're all tearing.
Oh, tearing up.
All tearing from happiness, hopefully. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to cook this, all right, on about 120 degrees. Okay. For 10 minutes.
10 minutes, okay, that gives us more time to talk.
Yeah. So,
actually, mine is almost done, so it should be just in time.
One of our viewers said she can smell it all the way.
Thank you.
In Sydney.
Oh, I'm coming to Sydney.
Oh, I think you have one of those 4D laptops that you can smell also, right? Yeah.
Yeah. So, to make, sorry, let me just drink some water. So the point I wanted to bring across is that rempah needs to cook really well, right? You don't want the taste of astringency, you don't want the taste of, you know, the garlic, the raw garlic.
Yeah.
10 minutes, to be frank, isn't enough.
Okay.
I would highly recommend anyone who's going to try this recipe after this, at least 20 minutes.
20 minutes.
Till it splits from the oil.
Okay.
That's the perfect one.
And I think a lot of rempah recipes, the base rempah recipes, a lot of it calls for lemongrass, and you need time to cook down lemongrass. If not, it gets really fibrous.
Oh.
Yeah, so...
Yep.
But with the Thermomix, just give it a turbo twice, and the lemongrass is as good as liquid.
Yeah, it's totally pulverized.
Yeah, it's pulverized,
totally
but
pulverized.
you still need to cook it down. If not, you get that raw lemongrass taste, right?
So that's why together with like torta, or whether you're talking about rempah, any kind of spice paste, you really need time to cook it down so that it really develops a lot of flavor and no rawness from the ingredients. Yeah.
All right, so back
I want to see.
We're going to lift this up and look at those bad boys.
Shoo.
They're ready. You can see that the masala has sort of cooked. Yeah. And let me just mess around with it.
Can I ask a question?
Sure.
So when you're cooking, and this is an honest question.
Wait, sorry, buddy. Can we get a close-up on that? Look at how much the paneer has already cooked.
Oh, wow.
You know, a lot of people say, oh, you need to toast it on a pan, you need to this. What you want is this consistency, because you want to have something to chew, right? I mean, saag is a mush. You want to have something to chew in it. That's why you order saag paneer or palak paneer, or, you know, wherever you are, you order a protein with it.
Gorgeous.
So it's nice and soft already. And look at this one. It can even cut through.
I want to eat it.
And look at it's perfectly cooked through in the side, right?
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do is I'm not going to touch this anymore. I'm just going to leave it on the side.
Okay.
Until we're ready. And now it comes the part that everyone dreads, cooking saag or cooking palak. What you need to do is, today what I have is Malabar spinach. It's not palak. Palak is a kind of spinach, but we don't have that today, and that's fine, because that's the beauty about palak paneer or saag paneer. You're supposed to use the local greens that are available to you. It just has to be any kind of spinach. This is Indian Malabar spinach.
Ooh.
What you need to check for is this. It just breaks away so easily. Right? If you use like bok choy and all that, the stems are too hard.
Malabar spinach.
Malabar spinach.
Okay.
So it's sort of like palak. If you smell it, it's got no smell at all.
No, it doesn't.
It's no smell at all. So that's what you want. It's just going to absorb the flavors, everything that you put through.
Can I be very honest?
Yeah.
I've never seen this type of spinach before.
Yeah.
Normally we see the round spinach, like the red spinach.
Yes.
You know, like the baby spinach.
Yeah, baby spinach you can use, but trust me, you're going to spend a lot of money on baby spinach.
Yeah.
Because it's going to go like so little.
Oh,
Alright, so we're going to move on.
okay.
I'm just
Can you
gonna-
find this in NTUC?
You can find it at NTUC, Sheng Siong, anywhere.
Alright.
And I think
A
just...
question for Jonathan.
Yeah.
Someone was asking, can the rempah be used for other types of seafood?
Oh, definitely. So today we're doing it with prawns, but you can do it with flower crabs, you can do it with lobster, you can do it with clams, you can do it with squid. You can do it with all sorts of seafood.
Someone said that
Yeah.
she's tearing up because she won't get to taste it.
Yeah. Okay. Advertisement. So I run a home-based business called MamaMel's. Hello to all the MamaMel's people. Thank you so much for your support. This is going back on the MamaMel's menu in June.
Hey! I'll
So
be
you-
ordering again.
So you can order it in June if you want me to cook for you.
Alright guys, so we're going to
Okay.
just show a close-up. Oh, sorry. Oh, we have a splatter situation going on.
Yep. Okay.
Got that under control.
Yep. Just close it back up. Okay.
Alright, and now I just want to show you guys the split tadka. So you will see that the oil has risen a little bit to the top. It's nice and shiny. Yeah? But that's all the masala cooked through already. I don't know if you smell that, you won't smell the raw spice anymore.
Oh man,
Yeah? There's no raw spice.
that's really cooked through.
Yeah?
But can I just say
Yes.
that it looks brown, but Palak Paneer is green.
You haven't put the green in.
Right. So this is gonna change it totally green.
100%. 100%.
It's like super healthy, man.
Well,
Like Popeye the Sailor Man eats lots of spinach, right? So
I don't know about healthy because you see
yeah, ghee. I saw the
nutri-
ghee.
It's
Okay.
not just the ghee. You see the nutritional value in any green
Yeah.
comes from eating it as raw as possible.
True.
And when you cook it so much,
Right.
you're actually losing quite a bit of nutritional value.
Okay.
Until you sort of bring it back to
Yeah.
life with the iron and all of that you,
Right.
you add in with whatever else that you're having, right?
Okay.
So that helps. And
So I can't tell my wife that eating Palak Paneer is going to satisfy my greens for the day, right?
well, I mean, if you make it with Evu, then okay lah.
Oh yeah, true.
Yes.
We have Amir on IG.
Hey!
That he's a long-term fan.
Who's this again?
Amir.
Oh,
Amir.
it's so nice to meet the fans. I don't know who this guy
Yeah,
is.
who's this Amir fella?
Amir?
I wonder who he is.
Sounds familiar.
Yeah, the name is very very impressive though. Must be a very
Amir.
handsome fella. Amir, what are you doing?
Okay.
Thanks for joining us, Amir.
Whoever you are.
Yeah, whoever you are.
All right,
Okay, so
so-
everything goes in.
Everything
All right.
goes in, so that's about 400 grams of spinach.
Okay.
What we're going to do now is we scrape down the bowl, we add the spinach in. This is the part that's going to take the longest. It's
Okay.
going to go in for 11 minutes.
11 minutes.
Yeah, because you got to break down all the fiber in the spinach, right?
Can I just say 11 minutes isn't a long time actually?
It's not. For Palak Paneer dish, it's really not.
Yeah.
Yeah? And we're going to go Varoma again
Yep.
and speed 4.
Someone say hello from UK.
Hello.
Hi.
And the question is vegetarian instead of
Wow. You know what? Actually, looking at his paneer, honestly speaking, paneer could go into this as well. Yeah. You can do it with potatoes. Yeah. You can do
Tofu.
it tofu.
Yeah.
You can do it with mushrooms. The sauce is so versatile because it's sweet, it's tangy, it's salty, it's umami, it's spicy. So it literally can go with almost any kind of protein. But of course, it goes best with vegetables and seafood. Yeah.
So I'm
Is
just
that 11
reducing-
minutes?
Yeah, it's 11 minutes. I reduced the speed because this fella is dancing a lot.
Okay, so now I can start my fire show.
Yeah, man, do it.
Okay, so we're going to talk about flavor layering, right? This is a blowtorch. There you go. Yep.
And somebody say hello from Mexico.
Hey, hola.
Hola.
Oh, hola.
Hola.
Hola. Thank you for joining us all the way over there. So talking about flavor layering, all right? You know, let me have some water. Sorry. Too much spice. Okay, so when you do flavor layering, you really add a lot of dimension to the dish. Normal sambal prawns, you just throw the raw prawns into the sambal, you cook, you're done. But is that going to give you extra flavor?
No.
So today, we're going to actually char the prawns. And why do I say you keep the tails? Let me show you. how easy it is to just char it. Look at that.
Ooh, man.
If you look at it, you know, it's really the shells that burn a lot faster than the flesh.
Is there a risk of Jono maybe burning the outside or overcooking the outside of the prawn?
Right. So if you look at what I'm doing, I'm actually really just kind of burning the heads and the tails and not really touching the body as much.
You know what? I retract my question because that smell is outrageous. Man.
Yeah, there you go. And as I mentioned previously, you don't want to cook the prawns fully, yeah? So that, because this adds cooking time to your prawns. So there you go. And the thing about prawn shells, you know, look at this. Let me just show you an example. If you look at a prawn shell, can you see this? This part really just kind of breaks. Can you see?
Ooh.
Can you see that? Let me show you again. Okay, let me show this to you. Why do you use prawn shell heads to torch? It's because you're able to break through. Can you see? All those burnt parts, those charred bits, they actually flake off the shell.
And you know what's hiding behind that, right?
Yeah,
The beautiful brain. Yeah.
So when it flakes off the shell and goes into your rempah or your gravy, it adds that layer of smokiness and char.
Amazing.
Yeah. So talking about, you know, dimensional cooking, you don't just want to throw it into your rempah and your gravy. Add a few steps. Doesn't take a lot of time because it's still cooking anyway. And you can really transform the flavor of your dish. And it looks cool as well, you know, if you're cooking this for Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Inderpal,
Yes.
your wife asked you to bring some prawns home.
Oh,
I don't know why. You know, you can win, but they always want to eat other people's food. Waste time.
here we go.
And you have many of the Singaporean fans saying hello.
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 Some of them were here watching you in the house.
Oh, really? Welcome.
There you go.
Ooh.
You see, while you're doing this, actually your rempah is cooking, right? And then rempah gets done while you're still torching. So you can actually save a lot of time while your rempah is cooking to do other things, like this.
You have a rum papa in Singapore. You're the rum Buddha.
Rembudak.
Rum Buddha.
There you go. Yeah. And you know the best part of this? All that brain juice is going to go into the pot later.
Ooh.
And when you eat it, like yesterday I saw my mother-in-law, what she was doing was, she was sucking on the heads. Just extracting all that flavor.
Brain juice.
Beautiful.
Brain juice.
Okay. So what we're going to do now, if you look at the rempah, let me just show it to you. Okay, you can see all that steam coming out. Alright, so this is what I mean at 10 minutes. I personally feel it's not enough to, you know, at 10 minutes. You probably need about 20 minutes for this.
I think we have time if you want to go
Yeah?
further.
Yeah? No, I think it's okay. So we're going to cook the other parts of the dish as well right now. If you look at the recipe that you're going to get later, you need about 30 mils of water. But why add water? You can add this.
Oh, yes.
Right?
Nobody's-
This is the stock that we had
Jonathan
initially when we cooked
has
the,
already taken over this show. Nobody wants to eat
No.
Palak Paneer after this.
No. So why waste all that brain juice, all that prawn stock, right? Add it in. Instead of water, add it in. Right? Okay, we're going to put some chopped, sliced red chili and onion as well. So this adds body to the dish. Right?
Smart.
There you go. A bit of salt. There you go. Sugar. And you want it to be lemak, so you want to use coconut cream. All right. So don't use coconut milk in this because it ends up being like a liquidy mess,
liquidy
like a
mess,
soup.
yeah.
So use cream. All right. So just about 100 mils of coconut cream. This is so rich. This is not the low-fat version, by
I
the
don't
way.
know why I'm here. Lah.
Huh?
Everybody wants to eat that.
No, I know. Okay. So once that's done, okay. Let me see. We're gonna saute it, alright? For around 2 minutes on aroma. Let me just adjust that. Alright, there you go. I'm just going to cover this up. And we're just going to let that cook through. So that's going to form the Chilli Lemak Udang gravy. Alright?
Just stop, man. I'm hungry already.
So you're just going to leave it there. What's happening with yours?
Well, we're just cooking down the paneer,
Okay.
palak, the spinach. So then we'll just give it a blitz. So sometimes
Alright.
because, so what happened earlier when it started jumping is because some parts of the spinach, the stems have really gotten very hard. So the Thermomix, when you put it at that speed, it can go further, but then it's just going to splatter everywhere. And you're not going to get the essence of the spinach.
Yeah.
So usually what you can do prior to that, if you want, just lukewarm water, just soak the spinach in there. So the stems sort of, get a little bit softer.
Yeah.
If you're getting hard stems. But you really got to be careful with the kind of spinach that you use. It needs to be soft spinach.
Okay.
If you use like a bok choy or
Yeah.
you use something that has a hard stem,
Yeah.
it's not going to work.
Okay.
If you really only have that, what
Yeah.
you should do is chop away the leaves, use the leaves for the saag.
Okay.
That stem, right, chop it up, put it into your tadka
Okay.
with the onions and all of that.
To make the
Yeah.
the paste.
To make the paste, right? Because that's going to add
Yeah.
that earthy flavor that you're
Yeah.
going to get from the leaves.
And nothing's wasted, right?
Nothing's wasted. Zero
yeah.
wastage.
That's great.
Yeah.
I love this zero wastage kind of
Yeah,
concept.
it's
Yeah.
like it seemed like a few years ago. It's something
Yeah.
like everybody's like, oh god, everybody's
It's so
zero-
trendy.
so trendy.
and-
But now
yeah.
it's like everyone has just
Yeah.
adopted this zero waste thing, and it's great.
Exactly. Like if you look at the prawns that we're using today, we're using everything from the heads to the tails to the stuff in the heads.
Yeah.
To create flavor.
Exactly.
All these ingredients are so precious to us.
Yeah,
And why waste it, right? Like just
Exactly.
use it to the maximum.
flavor.
Yes, are so popular tonight. We even have viewers from the Caribbean.
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 Oh wow.
Hello, my friend.
How do you say hello
Welcome.
in the Caribbean? But
Let's just say hello.
hello.
So we've got people from Melbourne,
Yeah.
people from Niri and Kuching.
Yeah.
Whoa, wow, international
Yeah.
audience.
That's right.
International.
I know.
Ooh,
Okay,
I think
let's see.
that's ready.
Okay. Okay, so if you notice, for me, I'm only going to cook it around 2-3 minutes on varoma with all the additional ingredients. Why only those 2-3 minutes?
Oh my god.
Because you want to still have the onions and the chili all still kind of intact. Yeah, you don't want it to be too soft. You don't want it to be too, mushy and all that. Because you want to create texture. Look at that.
Oh man,
You want to create texture in your dish.
this guy is just making me look bad at this time already. Yeah, smell nice lah.
No, you have to taste it. I have to taste it. It's very hot,
I don't know, varoma.
but it's very nice. Okay,
Anybody watching doctor? We need a doctor in the house.
and the chili padi is really
Taking you there,
getting to me,
taking
but
you there.
I can take spice. Okay, so all these prawns that we have torched, okay, they are going back in just for a little swim.
Okay.
Okay, they're not really going to be cooked. This thing has been cooking in the varoma with the rumpa and everything. It's very hot. So we're actually going to put this back into the Thermomix. All right, everything, the heads, the tails, the burnt parts,
So I
everything
think,
goes in.
correct me if I'm wrong, but what you've done now by torching the heads
Yeah.
and you're adding that back in, you've opened up another layer of the brain juice to come out.
Exactly.
There you go.
So we're not just having, normal sambal prawns. We're going to have a smoky charred
There you go.
sambal prawn. Yeah.
All right.
Okay, and then we're going to add a bit of lime juice. So you don't add lime juice early, because if you add it too early when you cook it on high heat, it tends to become bitter and acidic.
Yeah.
So you only add it in
At the end.
at the end. Just a splash. Alright? And what we're going to do, very simply, no more temperature, All right. Okay, because you don't want to overcook the prawns, just 15 seconds of stirring. Just let all the flavors melt.
Let them all make friends.
Let them all make friends. Yep. See? Everything being done in the Thermomix. Right? Okay, everyone have a look at this. There you go. There you go. Can you see it? Yeah. So as I mentioned, all that goodness, you see, has gone into the prawn heads. So when you eat it, you just kind of just suck on it. All that goodness. Yeah? Look at that. Okay.
Just a public service announcement for our viewers. If any of you were thinking about using forks and spoons tonight, it's not the right choice. It's all about getting dirty with your hands.
Yep. So I'll plate up mine first.
Go ahead, buddy.
And then we'll start on that.
Yes.
So this plate is very dear to me. This is a very old school enamel plate that I stole from my mother-in-law. Yeah. Yeah, my throat is killing me, but... And it's one of those metal enamel plates, you see. It's been used so much that you can see that it's already been chipped. But that just adds so much character.
Yeah, and flavor.
Yeah.
Historical flavor.
It's pretty strong as well.
Wow.
So, banana leaf.
It's making sure there's room in there for the udangs.
So what we do when we plate, we will always try to take the gravy out first. Don't just dump it on your plate, yeah? Get the gravy out. Let me get a bigger spoon. Okay, layer the base of your plate first with the sauce. Okay, and then you can slowly put on your prawns. Now I like to put the prawns tail side up because it tends to be a little bit more presentable. So hopefully they stand for me today. Let's see the heads.
Question for Inderpal.
Yeah.
Is the paneer suitable for vegetarians?
Yes, it's suitable for vegetarians, but not vegans because there is milk in there. So if you're vegan, then no, unfortunately.
Yeah, there you go. So this does around 8 prawns. Yeah, there you go. Don't forget the heads.
Sorry, babe, there's only 8 prawns, not enough for you.
Okay. There you go. And then you're left with a lot of the extra onions. So you can start to plate it by putting some onions, some chili around your dish. Oh, for one more hit. Okay.
Ooh, that piece is gorgeous.
Yeah. There you go. Some chili. Yeah. All right. And then to finish off the garnishing, okay, we put on some coriander, fresh coriander. There you go. Right off the top, on top. Very natural kind of presentation. Okay. Some fried onions. Drizzle it around. Yeah. If you have a lima purut leaf, you can always put it there, just like this. Yep. And And a little bit of lime, a bit of calamansi on the side. There you go. If you have a little bit more of the prawn stock,
Oh, yes.
you can drizzle it. There you go. Yeah. And then if you want to bluff people that it's very, very spicy, just put chili. Yeah. Just like this. There you go. Chilli Lemak Udang.
Let's eat, man. Let's eat.
That's it. Yeah. There you
Well
go.
done, buddy. That's amazing.
Thanks, man. So it's a very easy one-pot dish. Prawns. You can do with squid. You can do with lobster. You can do with crab. You can do with clams. Any type of seafood. Vegetarian. You can go with tofu. You can go with paneer. You can go with mushrooms. It all works. Yep.
Right. Amazing.
Okay. Give it a try yours.
Oh, right. I have something to do. I
Yeah.
thought I just wanted to eat.
No.
All right, guys. So this has been cooking for about 11 minutes. What it's done now, it's broken down the spinach a little bit, but we need to blitz it. So we're just going to go very quickly, 5 seconds.
Okay.
At the highest possible speed. We'll just go 7 first and then we'll check. And if we need to go further, we can go further, yeah? Sorry? Oh, right. Okay.
Okay.
We'll just go speed 7 first and then we'll check.
Yeah, she's doing a dance again, man. How's that looking?
It's looking good, but I think I'm going to take it a bit further.
Okay.
So we're just going to go another 7 seconds at a higher speed just to make it a little bit more pasty. I'm going to go 9. All right, we're ready to plate.
All right. Just clear up.
For my plate, we have absolutely no story. It's just a very generic. All right.
Intro, there's always a story. Okay.
So you're going to notice when I show it to you guys that it's not yellow anymore, but it's not green, like the Palak Paneer that you guys are used to. The reason being why is because you've not taken the spinach as far. There's a lot more nutrition in this version of it, because when you make it a paste, it doesn't, it gives you that nice restaurant green color.
Yeah.
But what it does after that is, there's no nutritional value.
Okay.
So this one, you're going to see bits and pieces of the leaves. I'll show you first.
Yeah. Is that intentional? Yeah.
Yes, it's intentional,
Okay.
right? So what you're going to do,
Yeah.
scrape down.
Because sometimes when you eat like really, really processed Palak Paneer, it feels
Yeah.
like eating baby food.
Exactly.
You know? So you get more bites in this one.
You get a nice chunky layer of that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So you have the fibers there.
Okay.
So these are cooked just the right amount.
Shook.
Yeah. Oh,
Ooh.
amazing.
Some flatbread. Oh, now that you add it in, okay?
Yeah. So you add in the paneer.
Okay.
So this was already cooked earlier.
Yep. Oh, you don't mix it all together.
You don't have to.
Okay.
Because what's going to happen is you're going to end up sort of
Yeah.
breaking up the paneer, and you don't want that. You want that nice chewy bite in there, right?
Right.
Because you're going to have that, that pasty flavor anyway.
Yeah.
And you want the nice layers of chewiness. So just layer down the paneer, all of it just goes down.
Yep.
And then the rest of the spinach. And your dish is done. You're ready to eat. And the beautiful people here at Thermomix have
so good.
prepared some naans for us.
There you go. Da-da-dum.
Naan recipe in comments.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right.
Right, so you see, it's nice, fibrous, it's thick.
Love it. Oh, you put it on top as well. Okay.
Yeah, just let it go.
Nice.
So that you make sure that every part of the paneer is covered with the saag.
Oh, that's so shook, man. Oh, shook means delicious. Yeah.
Put that down.
There you go.
So if you notice, it's not,
Yeah.
that artificial green
Yeah.
color. It's got nice pieces of. This is the
Yeah.
benefit of using soft spinach.
And I would say that it's very rustic looking.
Yeah.
It's something that you would find in the country house or very traditional places,
Yeah.
where it's. Oh, what's that?
Ghee, bro, ghee.
Oh, man. That's the bomb.
Put a dollop of ghee,
Yep.
and once it touches it, it should start melting.
It
And
is.
It's going to add
Guys,
another layer
look at this, man.
of flavor. So there you go.
Yeah.
Palak Paneer, some naans, Chilli Lemak Udang. Happy Valentine's Day.
Yeah, man. Hope this saves us.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Please, sorry.
So if you have any questions about what we have prepared today, just ask us in the comments.
Yeah.
Or you can go to Mr. Singh Eats on Instagram.
Or MamaMel's on Instagram.
And they can ask us like any questions about the recipe, which I think should be released
Pretty soon.
After
Yeah,
this
pretty soon,
demo. Yeah. Okay, it's time to eat.
Yeah, it is time to eat.
Here you go, bro.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go with your.
So we're swapping.
Yeah,
is
we're
it?
swapping.
Swap.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're swapping.
No problem.
There you go.
We're gonna stir through that ghee, man. Make sure
I'm gonna do that,
look
man.
at the sides. It's all got nice there. All right. Man.
Oh, sorry. Dish photos. Okay. We eat after that.
Right. Thank you guys for joining us on this live stream. We hope you enjoyed the recipes. Let us know in the comments if you have any questions or if you've tried the recipe.
Yeah.
We'll see you guys again soon. Take care. Have a good night, good afternoon, wherever you are.
See you. Peace out. Bye. Good job, man. Yeah, looks good. Oh, this is insane. Look at this.